I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man. I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped. On the strip.
That is who Shroud is. That is also
not
who the Bengals quarterback is. You had two strong ass quarterbacks.
Hold on for a second.
They shred defense.
Hold on. Save it. Rejuvenator.
For the podcast? Okay.
It's the Raw Show podcast. We back at it. Paul Clark and DJ is in a hot sports conversation. Finish.
Colorado.
And play was it
Colorado done lost 6 of their last 7 games, and he's still supporting. They gonna make it in that top 4. God damn it, he got that old people fist like this too. God, Colorado, damn it.
Come on with your phone.
He waited for his cowboy hat to show up.
But something about Colorado is exciting to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like their progression.
They're more rappers.
No, who cares about the rappers? And he wasn't about anything.
No, I'm talking about
the morale. That's what I've been saying the whole
progression
season.
of the team. Their defense getting better, their offense getting better, them like turning over, like they're playing good team because they're literally kind of like in the best conference.
You lost another game,
when
but
you
you're
think
getting
about
better.
Ohio State is amazing, but right now that conference and the overall like rapid exact competition over and over and over every game through and through, and watching them still progress and still getting wins when they was on projected against.
I know what you said because when you say that,
they lost
like,
6 out of 7 games.
It's like they know every year they know what defense.
How are you getting better? But you still lost.
Okay.
You're getting better.
So you think about that, right? So all right. So the previous year they won 3 games through the whole fucking conference. They didn't have the same conference for.
It was 1. They only won 1.
You hear me?
They was one of the.
They won 3 games overall. Okay, they only won 1 game in that whole conference, but that conference is crazy. You got to think about Stanford. You got to think about, you know what I'm saying, USC. You got to think about Oregon. Every team. You know what I'm saying?
They went 1-11.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said that. Previous year.
What I'm saying is that like that progression is like, even though like, you know what I'm saying, Deion came.
I agree with everything
you know what I'm saying,
saying.
What Deion is doing is like, you know what I'm saying, because the game of college football is changing in general. Like, you know what I'm saying, like advancing players into like getting things where you can do. Because I play college basketball, so like when you're getting you suck. But what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, when I play basketball, there was different things that you couldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
Like Al Bundy.
You couldn't. What I'm saying is that
it was coming out. Go ahead.
You suck. But what I'm saying is that like
go ahead. College.
it was fucking like. You know what I'm saying, like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, right? Since I played college basketball when I graduated.
What school you
go to? What I'm saying, Morehead State.
No, she's
I
talking about
originally was in
college
Nebraska.
basketball right now.
No.
So like I got drafted. I went to Morrisville, and then I went to Nebraska. Then I went to fucking Morehead State because it was so far away from home.
I booed every game.
No, who cares? But like what I'm saying is that like when I went to school, like it was like your exclusivity of being on a team. It was like every time you was out, you was wearing that school jersey.
Right,
so they didn't want you to do anything. So you wear anything that you did.
My
Like
name, my fucking name.
Bro. So like this one year, like, a couple of my friends wanted to play in the Gutsmacker. I couldn't because it was a cash prize. And if I did, I was NCAA ineligible.
Yep.
So like
now you can do
those things.
Yeah.
You can go ahead now because you know they got rid of like NCAA. Like I remember when they had like you can play like football, you play basketball, but because they couldn't get paid off the likeness of the individual, they got rid of that whole franchise of video games. Yeah. Because now these players, these people can't get paid off of it, and now it's bringing it back. So it's like, damn, now NCAA is coming out.
They gotta pay more money
coming
now
out
than
at the
they
top
would
of the
have.
year next year. So they're coming out NCAA. So now people are getting commercials. They're getting different things.
It's gonna be
they're getting
up.
I'm still getting like, pennies.
Yeah.
What Deion is doing is he's letting his players getting like, you know what I'm saying, like shine in different things and atmospheres they wouldn't do, like for Jackson State when no one's looking at them, and Colorado when no one's looking at them. Now like 8 of my players has got NIL deals, you know what I'm saying, where they're getting paid. Yeah, I'm not focused on football because I know this is not, only 3 of my people is, they that top tier dude. But now I'm getting these players who wouldn't normally getting money while they're playing football, I'm getting them a check for their family. Right. So I know that football, they won't be in the NFL, but they will still get money while they're doing it now. So now you don't have those like Ohio State things where like, you know what I'm saying, Terrell Carter, they're selling their memorabilia. They're selling, what I'm saying is they're not selling their memorabilia now. They're not doing, because Colorado Dion is doing that. He's doing. If you watch those commercials,
I
The
understand.
morale.
Listen,
Yeah.
The morale.
this is just what I want to
just
say.
brings
but
morale to
still,
the
he's
situation.
still doing things. And then when you watching them, it's exciting to watch while you're watching them
To
grow.
root for somebody's about to
No,
lose.
like they're the
You
underdog
hope.
every single time,
Yeah.
and watching them growing and progressing and be like,
No, they
damn,
weren't.
no, they are the underdog
They
in
played
their
Morehouse.
conference.
No, but they played some nobody
Yeah, they
games.
did at the beginning of their
You said
season,
they
but once the
Morehouse.
conference said they said that
You just shit on
Colorado
your alma
overall was
mater.
only supposed to win 4 games for this whole season. So
I'm
like,
trying to tell him.
so they said
Because
Colorado's
nobody
only
listens.
supposed
Just
to
like-
win.
I'm gonna say this for the last
4
time.
games, bro.
I understand what both of you guys are talking about. This,
It's
what
exciting
you already said
to
it.
watch a
But
team when
let
they
me
said
say this
wasn't
right here.
supposed to beat nothing.
My
Who
gripe
has team-
is
who has-
this: is that these new Colorado fans their energy level was they're going to be in the playoffs. Watch them. They put y'all way up. I said no. They're gonna take at least 3 years for him to get the older players out so he can get his all 100% of his picks in. It's gonna take a while, but no. Nobody wants to wait 3 years. They put all their stock and effort and they all on. They bet and all that stuff with Colorado too early. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I'm
now
saying is that
so
you're
I'm
trying
like,
to make
this-
it seem like
no.
most of
I'm
them players
saying
are Colorado
I'm thinking
players.
reality.
Only 30% of those are Colorado players. Most of them players is Jackson.
He brought
State.
9 people. I know he brought 9 people with him.
But
That's
they
not my whole
play.
team. There's 62 players on the team.
Okay,
on this
okay.
team.
Okay, right.
I
So
got 9 of mine.
So he said he only
I gotta
had
get rid of the rest of
30% of people that was actually on that team. He then recruited kids from other ones, and then he brought.
He got some kids coming in,
He
too.
brought 20% from Jackson
Yes,
State.
so
He
you
got
have
some
to wait for
coming
that.
in.
When I'm
They-
saying game
they
number
having,
1, you
There
had
are
all
so
these.
many.
Remember when I'm gonna tell you this right here? Remember when Oregon and they started coming out with all these motherfucking different colors and then all that kind of shit right there? You had so many kid Oregon fans out of nowhere, but you can't even name me who the running back is.
Well,
you just addicted to that right there. So that's
well,
what I'm saying. You
Oregon's a
got
little
all
bit
these Colorado fans, you know what I'm saying, that jumped on the bandwagon when you won't even wait until he gets 3 years. Y'all putting money, exchanging money on a game that they're going to lose.
That's
you know
the
what I'm saying?
thing about LeBron
A lot of
James.
y'all lost money betting with him.
LeBron James in itself. How many people
They
jump
lost
on
6
the
out of
Lakers
7 games.
bandwagon? How many people jump on
So
the
how are they getting
Cleveland
better?
bandwagon? How many
No.
people jump on the
And I ain't
Miami
jumping
We gonna
on
learn
bandwagon?
this system.
How many
because he
people
was
jumped
on
on
it.
a bandwagon just
Yeah.
because LeBron James was on that team? LeBron has been to 5 teams and Cleveland, Miami.
fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Each one.
Everybody, the Swiss team, they've been bandwagoners. You know what I'm saying?
Miami.
But what I'm
I
saying
watched
is
that
that
happen with the
I fuck with the
Jordan.
Heat, but
I watched
I
that
fuck with the Heat
Jordan.
before he got there, though. I used to play
When I sat there and say,
Chris
you
Bosh,
had
never even liked Chris
you had the
Bosh.
Lakers-
Never even heard of Chris Bosh.
You had the Lakers, you had the Lakers, you had the Pistons, and you had the Celtics. Nobody was Chicago Bulls fans. Nobody on the planet were. Then all of a sudden, Jordan get on there, and everybody's a Jordan fan. Everybody's
I
a
think
Chicago
What I'm
fan.
saying, LeBron James is
Underdogs.
different though. Like people root for the underdogs. People
Yeah.
root for
Exactly,
the team
but that don't mean you're
like
supposed to root for every last one of them. Because
Yeah,
we done
nah.
root- we done rooted for some, and they was like, "What happened, Archie Griffin?
No, but
we
you-
rooted for you. You supposed to be that monster in that NFL. We put our bait, or we bet the farm on you. But what happened?
NCAA bracket of college basketball
Andy
is
Casimir.
strictly about the undergrounds because all you did to show up was for one game.
Brady
All you did
Quinn.
is for one game. Yeah.
Brady
Dude
Quinn was
got-
supposed to be the next Tom Brady. What happened? Brady
Dude got
Quinn.
this jersey.
What
Oregon got
happened?
this jersey. These people got this team.
Well,
But then you
Clark,
think
you know
about
that
you think about
I said-
Stephen Curry that played for Davidson. That where the fuck did this team come from? But that man plays for that team and he's booming.
But
So
I'm
all
not
it
going to jump
takes
on
is one-
everybody's bandwagon.
I'm not saying it's a bandwagon, but something about the underdog because you don't expect them to
broadcast.
win.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
what
like,
it
you know what I'm
is.
saying? So it's eager to hop on that team and then, like, to see them rise to the occasion to beat teams that you expected them to not show up. Like, you got to think about it in NFL
That's
and
a
everything.
fine.
The Bengals. How long has the Bengals been? Like,
Yeah.
No, the Bengals kind of like,
And
you know,
man-
they had a great quarterback, and then that quarterback got hurt. I forget his name. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
my bad.
now they got Burrow, so they
Okay.
straight. Cincinnati's just a slow starting team.
Yeah.
They get in the
Oh,
playoffs.
They've been like that for years. I don't know what it is. I don't care who the coach
right
is,
here,
what's the
too.
setup is, the team. They always do that.
Burrow's got to get used to that
They did
line
that
not
this
being
year in
there
the
for
Super
him.
Bowl.
I had,
Because he'll
like,
get sacked
building
9
a
times in a
safety
heartbeat.
on,
You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden he'll get sacked less and less and less. And he'll get adapted to that. My line ain't going to be there for me.
Right.
Yeah, my whole gripe is just like everybody jumped on that bandwagon with them so fast, like they were there with, you know what I'm saying, Michigan. Like you're
I
right
think
there with.
motherfuckers expected.
I think
When
more.
he said we gonna win, motherfuckers expected.
All wins.
But every coach says that. So why was
come
his?
through and blow up.
Why was his? We gonna
And
win
he came
different than
from-
every coach.
He came
What
from,
coach says we gonna lose
he came from. He was already going on his motherfucker.
Every Deion story you got, you can
On
match
his
it with
hype.
every coach's story that's out there right now.
He was going off his hype because he's a, you know what I'm saying?
That's what he did.
That's what they clowning him right now for,
So-
because in the locker room, y'all rappers and all this gold chain and all that, y'all more into y'all's vagueness
And
than
I
y'all
think-
is into the game.
I think he's trying to teach them to not let that get in the way of.
How when he
What
just
you
is
doing?
flashy? How you gonna say
you
don't
know,
be
a lot of
flashy
niggas
when
is-
I'm
a lot of
flashy?
niggas are real sports fans. Lil Wayne is a real sports
But I
fan.
can't tell you not to be flashy when I'm flashy.
No, he's
And
trying
Lil
to say
Wayne-
you can be flashy, but you got to take care of business.
But
You
they're not
gotta
doing
take care of
that.
your
They
shit.
lost 6 of the last 7 games, and then this game
They lost
win?
6 of the
Because he
last
was
7
being flashy and he was winning.
How many? You know how many times? The
No,
nigga
because they
got
have no
sacked?
defense.
You know how
That's
many
why.
times the nigga got sacked? He couldn't even step back, take 3 steps, and throw.
Exactly.
He couldn't say do nothing
So
because of the
why?
line.
I know.
bro.
So since you've seen it
Only
with your
thing
own
that's
eye,
missing is a line on offense and a line on defense.
hey, there are people still out there, the Colorado fans like him, who believe that they can get it together and they gonna make it to that Final Four
They
this
not
year.
gonna get it together.
This year, they
not gonna get it
strongly.
together. They may win 1 or 2 of the last games. They may win 1 or 2 of the last games.
I'm
but if
saying,
they don't,
how
I'm
many
cool
games
with
they
it
got
right
He
left?
now.
has to rebuild this
If they
team.
don't, they got 2 games
So
left.
I'm,
If they don't,
I'm giving him the
cool with it right
respect
now.
enough to be like, hey, Deion, this your first year. I'm giving you 3 years to rebuild your team. That's what I'm gonna give you. So whatever your faults are is your faults because you got what you was. You know what I'm saying? This was fell in your lap.
So
this ain't your
let's
whole
say
team
you're a
yet.
player.
I'm gonna give you
Year
3
1 and
years
3.
to give
Let's
you your
say you're
whole
a player
year.
right now.
Right? So it's so disrespectful for y'all to put all of that. Yeah, he about
Let's
to do
say
it
that you're
on
a
the back
player.
of a person that knows.
Well,
I just
that's called marketing and promotion.
No, hold on. I just
Listen.
adopted this 1-11 team. Let me get my team in first. Y'all got him in his first run out the gate, winning the national championship.
And they were winning
Why
in
y'all
the
so
beginning.
big
In
like
the
that?
If he
beginning,
did possibly
they were
did what he
3 and
did-
3 and whatever.
But
Yeah, but they did it against a team that was overrated that had no
We
defense
don't care about
equally as
that.
theirs.
We don't care about
So
that.
where's
Listen,
TCU
listen.
right now? They're ranked number
Listen,
200.
Let's say you're a player, wide receiver right now. Let's say you're an offensive line, tackle, guard, right now.
Yeah.
You sitting watching Colorado. They've been on TV the last 7, 8 games, right? I can go over there and start right now. I can go over there and motherfucking start next year. If I commit to them, I can go over there and start right now.
Yeah, but hold on. You're
That's
saying,
what's happening
hold
right
on.
now.
Hold on. But that won't be your first option. If you got Georgia already sending you letters, you got Ohio State
That's gonna
saying
be
the
your
exact
first
same
option.
thing.
That's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
do
your
that.
first
I'm
option
gonna do
because
that.
the
I'ma-
line is trash.
Listen.
That's gonna be your first
hold on.
option.
You said if I was the receiver, right? And if I got Georgia and Ohio State,
You gotta play behind the
if I,
motherfucker.
no, hold on. Who's to say that?
You gotta play behind the motherfucker.
When Marvin Harrison III, you know what I'm saying, committed to Ohio State, did he
He
think
had
in
to
his
play-
brain? Did he have to think
Yeah,
in his
they
brain?
gonna tell you.
Did
They
he-
gonna tell you.
Where's he at right now? On the field. That's a guarantee. So those schools will guarantee you to be there because they have more faith in you than you do. They see the magic in you. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna tell you gonna play behind.
But guess
this
what?
guy, he's
If I
coming
get
out
there-
next year,
if I get
and his
there-
scores next year.
If I notice that there's already a Marvin Harrison III at that one, he's way better than me. And then I will go to you. You're not my first pick,
Exactly.
Colorado.
And that's-
You were nowhere near my first
Listen,
pick. If
that's
Alabama
what's
and
going
Ohio
on
State,
right
if
now.
Michigan,
Motherfuckers got their picks already.
if Georgia and Michigan is at my neck, I'm not thinking Colorado. Because guess what? Those schools got way more nil money than Colorado do.
Shit.
You
Shit
see
my
Colorado
ass.
paid. You see how Colorado said that they pay. They paid Deion. I said, "Do y'all even have that money?" He said, "No, we don't, but we will."
Yeah, he said we don't, but we will.
But we will because they
Yeah.
sold out their season passes, they sold out all their franchise tickets, they sold out all their games for all what's that, and then they sold 15 plus to ESPN to give them like
But
live TV area.
don't forget to
so
be
they
empathetic.
made $1 billion, like literally. So this year alone, they said that the franchise sales they wasn't making money.
So far, them was
Less
just
than-
words. Meanwhile, Ohio State, you know what I'm saying? If you're a starter on Ohio State, you're going to the league. They already showed you. We put 13 of them in
Listen,
one season.
yeah, that's
so they all,
right.
that's
So
a
he
guarantee.
don't think
So if you're
Colorado-
running
he don't
back,
think
no,
Deion will put nobody in the
no, hold on.
You know, he's crazy.
Well, no, hold on.
He put
If they-
6 people from
Crazy.
JSU into the league. So he did at Jackson
No,
State.
what I'm
Jackson
saying
State
is,
didn't get a bowl game. They was
you
undefeated.
don't know if ain't no guarantee that the big 5 stars is gonna run over there when I already know that.
Bro, you know what
that
they
Georgia
want?
is automatically gonna put me in the NFL.
Listen, they want
What Georgia
the
starter ain't in the
spotlight
NFL?
out the gate, bro.
Yeah.
They don't want to really sit behind nobody, bro.
Yeah.
They want to come in and play. They want to come in and showcase their talent,
Yeah.
so they can get to the league quicker, so they
Listen.
can get to the money quicker.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
They don't want to sit behind and play. That's what Colorado offers
no.
right now.
Yeah.
If you
Listen,
listen,
I hear what you're
if
saying.
you see the line, if you see the line is trash, I'm a lineman. I'm looking like I'm a 5-star recruit.
I'm
I
not
can
going to
go there and
Oregon.
start
I'm not
right
going to
now.
Alabama. I'm not going to play until my
Yeah.
sophomore and my junior
Hold on,
year.
time out right here.
now.
Time out right here.
That's
I get
it.
to
No,
be
hold on. What you're
now.
saying is correct, but you're missing it right here. I don't want to be in my 3rd year and still be a backup. That's when you leave and go somewhere else. I don't want to be in. But yes, I can sit one season like Marvin Harrison.
would-
No, listen,
you
like
would
Marvin
wanna sit
Harrison
one
the 3rd. He did not start. He
Would you
sat.
wanna
He played his
sit 1
position,
year?
and then when somebody got hurt, he got in and he shined. Guess
you
what?
that's
He
Ohio
sat the
State.
bench. No, listen.
That's
He
Ohio
sat the
State in
bench
general.
for. Hold on, that ain't even it. No. Just like Ohio State, when we won our last national championship, we did with 3 quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? They kept getting hurt. We had 5 stars everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just hold on. Chase Young was sitting down. Ohio State did not rebuild. We reload because we already got monsters sitting the bench. So when Chase Young got in
That's
there,
right.
it was Superman. So
Listen.
guess what? You can sit second bench at Ohio State and you will get in. So
Listen.
like I said, if Ohio
No.
State is in your neck,
Listen.
and in this one right here, but if you don't put me as no dog running back and you ain't got a line to protect me, Ohio State and Georgia and Michigan already got a line to protect me so I can look better. But
Listen.
you're gonna be a running back. You mean to tell me you're gonna be a dog 5-class running back
And I'm
and you
going
ain't got a
somewhere I
line?
can start right now. Listen.
Start right now, but you ain't got a line to protect you. You're gonna look like a bum. You never get into the NFL.
No, we talking about linemen. We talking about linemen right now. Now, other wide receivers probably ain't gonna
They
come
need
because
defense
they
in the line.
They stacked at wide receiver. I don't think they stacked at quarterback because they got 2 quarterbacks coming. I believe. You know what I'm saying? They need linemen. He already said that. They need linemen. Check this out.
Yeah.
On your point that you was making.
Get that first.
On your point that you was making, Ohio State had 2 quarterbacks that left. Like, I don't want to sit behind a motherfucker. They left and went somewhere else and started.
Watch this. That's the
Listen,
same.
listen,
That's the same thing
listen,
Colorado's running back
listen,
did now.
Listen, they left, went somewhere else and started because they didn't want to sit behind a motherfucker. They wanted to go right in and get to playing, get just, you know what I'm saying, to start. And that wasn't the case, so they had to leave and go somewhere else to start.
Listen,
right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
But just listen.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right, but you're
Okay,
wrong.
thank you.
You're right, but you're wrong.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why you're right, but you're wrong. If I am a monster running back, right? You know what I'm saying? And because this team right here, they got a nice line right here. I may not start the first year, but I'm gonna start the next year because I'm sitting behind Beanie Siegel or Maurice Claret or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But watch this right here. I am not going to say I'm going to go and start as a running back for Colorado, and Colorado don't have a line because Colorado since you don't. No, listen. I listen to you. I listen to you.
Go ahead.
Please, right
Go
here.
ahead.
Let's say all of y'all a monster running back, but you're about to play for a team with no line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that means
Yeah,
you're going to
they
take
got
2
a line
steps
right
and
now.
get hit. That means you're going to look like a bum.
No.
I would rather
Listen.
sit the bench for half a year at Ohio State or Michigan, and then I get in and I show the whole fucking world who the fuck I am.
also,
Because they got a line that can
You gotta
protect
put
me.
it all in
in
perspective,
your
buddy.
scenario, they don't have a new line. They don't get players that don't want to be.
Get a
regular
line
line.
first.
You don't.
Then
what
out
I'm
as a
saying is
running
that-
back.
What I'm saying is that right now.
That's like, hold on. That's like being a monster
So say-
receiver, but you ain't got no fucking quarterback.
Say I'm
I
in
will
high
never
school.
shine.
Say I'm in high school right now, right? Say I'm in high school right now, and I'm looking at my projections, right? Say I'm about to go to Ohio State, right? And I know who Ohio State is. So Ohio State do go through like multiple quarterbacks and multiple running backs, but for what's name, they don't really start freshmen. You got to be outstanding to be a freshman,
Exactly.
right? You know what I mean?
Maurice Claret.
Yeah.
He was the
You're-
first.
You're naming
don't
one,
think
and
it
I
was
can
the
name.
first.
I can
No,
name.
they booed him.
What
I
I'm
don't think
saying
it
is
was
that.
the first.
They
What I'm saying is that.
booed Tressel for that.
What I'm saying
Elijah
is that
Griffin might
there,
be.
No.
that is an anomaly when it comes to Ohio State football, right? A freshman starting. I don't care what position you play in. You have to like earn your position, and it's after somebody who's been earning your position has already what's that? Somebody had to be injured for you to stand up, and then now they go with you because once they already comfortable with you, they stay with you. So when you're going to when you think about Colorado and stuff, everybody's going to be new to this year. So now it's a whole new season. So it's like, damn, this team went from 1 win. Now this team done went to about, at the end of the season, they're going to have like 6 or 7 or 8 wins, right? They went completely different. So now I got to weigh my options. I can go to Ohio State. I know I'm going to sit at least until my sophomore, maybe junior year play. I might go to Alabama. I know I'm going to sit till my sophomore, my junior year until I'm going to play. Unless somebody gets injured, and who wants that on a fucking player right here? So when you think about Colorado, because there isn't no known-name people other than, you know what I'm saying, like the top, you know what I'm saying, Deion Sanders' kids, and then what's that other receiver that played receiver? Travis Hunter and Weaver, and then the one running back. So overall, you don't think about it. So now so many positions that we got to think about. You think about 65 people on the field. So now I'm thinking about how I'm going to shine, how I'm going to be able to start as a freshman. And now this team has offered me so much. And now I'm thinking about Deion. Now he got people that don't even matter from nowhere. He's got the NIL deals. I got this. I'm going to make money for my person. I'm going to literally think about all these different atmospheres. So now I'm going to make money because Deion is setting the tone for NIL.
For the
He's setting
future.
the tone for future
For the game,
of
period.
like being on sports, because Colorado went from having no ESPN deals to having 14 games aired completely online. Like they are
Not to
signing,
mention, hold
they
up,
signed
though.
it prior, like by signing Deion said, we're going to guarantee that we're going to play 14 games on ESPN. We're going to be live air. Then on top of that, you got to think about like all the different deals that they've had for different kids. Kids don't even know tight ends.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
But also this
As a
though.
quarterback,
Now
But hold
it's setting
up, though.
the tone
Hold
for
up, though.
football. So now as a somebody
Hold up,
that's
though.
in high school, I'm thinking about all I'm saying. I'm gonna play as a freshman. I'm going to be able to potentially get an NIL deal because Deion is my coach. I'm going to get more publicity than I would normally get than any other one saying, I am. Because I am.
If you're a quarterback with no line, if you're a quarterback with no line,
you could.
if you're a running back with no line,
Colorado is getting more airtime than Ohio State, which is a $1 billion program that has been set up for.
But
It is
also,
not allegedly.
but also,
it is,
Can I have a turn?
But also,
no, wait,
I just wanna
no,
say one thing.
I'm being completely honest when
Y'all
I'm saying
threw
like
8 of them
national
at me.
airtime.
I just want to say one
can I
thing.
answer one?
And also,
national
hold up,
airtime
though.
over Ohio
And
State.
also-
We are getting more air. They are getting more
And
airtime.
also
Okay, y'all-
the
y'all-
money
y'all
that they're
made-
bringing to the city.
I know that's that little tiny little city
Overall.
because they
So
they're not
they
used
went
to it.
turn around
That's every
and went
college.
from
That's
not
every
selling
college.
season passes to being sold out. They ain't sold a season pass.
That's for the restaurant.
Hey, hold on.
So listen,
gas
if I'm a
station,
running back and I'm looking
everybody
at
What's
eating
that?
right now.
The
whole
franchise
fucking economy
itself went
is
from
eating.
Can I please have a turn?
less than $1 million.
Wait,
Can I please?
If I'm a running back
Everybody
and I'm
get paid.
looking at Colorado,
Yeah.
what I'm looking at is who's coming. They're going to
Can I
tell you.
answer your question right
Listen,
here?
wait. If I'm a running back,
You're saying the same
and I'm
thing
not
that she
talking
said.
about running backs. I'm talking about they're getting linemen. Linemen are going to come and start.
Everybody's going to
They're
come
gonna
because
look
the
and say,
potential
look.
for what's the opportunity that's going to have. You're going to have way more opportunity in Colorado because
And I'm
what's
going
happening
to wait
in
until
1
you
year.
get that. You know,
Why would I
can,
want to have it?
Can I explain to you? Can I explain to you? Can I explain to you? I watch y'all all just double. Just let me do this right here. Just let me tell you right here. Okay, now. Here's the thing right here that ain't about y'all just thinking it's me starting. I don't care how much of
That's
a
the
dog.
thing.
I listen to you. I don't care how much of a dog running back you are. If you do not have a line, you may get me hurt.
That's true.
You may get me
That's
hurt
true.
and I'm gone.
Before
So
he
no,
made his
hold on.
decision,
No, I
he's
heard that. I
gonna
heard
look
you. No, I
and
heard
say,
you.
who's
No,
coming?
I didn't get to
Let
my.
him
lineman is
get it
coming.
out.
This.
I
You're
get-
going to tell them, I got
We
this
told
guy
you that.
coming, I got
Let
this
him
guy
get it out.
coming,
I
got
can't
this
get it
guy
out. I can't get it out.
coming.
I can't get it out. I cannot get it out.
Let him
Right
get it out.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Let
You
him
know,
get it
so
out.
you may get me hurt right here. I don't care just because I sit like 5 games waiting for my start. Guess what? I'm also getting developed. I'm getting developed by who? People who have already sent 15 others before me to the NFL already. You know what I'm saying? So just because, like I said, when we won the national championship with 3 backup quarterbacks, we had a backup. We gave a quarterback away to LSU. We bring quarterbacks run to us left and right. You know why? Because every Troy Smith, we had a Heisman candidate trophy candidate every fucking year. We're going to get you to the NFL.
Right,
That's our job. Hold on, I'm not done right here.
Okay.
So because it's right here, if I am a running back right here, I want to get to the NFL. Ohio State already got a decent enough line to make sure that you can get 100 yards a game. You know what I'm saying? I can't show that with a weak ass motherfucking defense, and then now I look like garbage. Imagine Imagine if Maurice Claret was at Marshall.
I just watched.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know.
Switch
You know what I'm saying?
names because
Because they had such weak ass
I know what you're
defense.
saying.
I mean, front line.
I don't know
No, I'm listening to y'all for a long time. I listen. If I am like right now, right here. Hold on, I'm not done. Imagine if Marvin Harrison III right now played for Penn State. That quarterback is garbage. Penn State is great because of their defense. That quarterback ain't shit. You know, he throwing at everybody's feet. So imagine what Marvin Harrison's yards would look like if he played for Penn State. So even if Penn State or Colorado, watch this right here. So if Marvin Harrison III played for Colorado right now, I can't get the ball enough because y'all don't have a line. So I'm gonna have to go with. I don't care if I sit the bench. Marvin Harrison set the bench for like 4 games and he became a monster by sitting the bench because I am gonna start because I am that good because Ohio State looked at me and I'm 5 stars. I'm going to Colorado if Ohio State don't pick me. Michigan State and Michigan, all their players, 90% of them come from Ohio. Ohio players wanted to go to Ohio State. They did, so they went to Michigan.
Hey, would Marvin Harris be as good as he was if C.J. Stroud, who played high school football with him for 4 years, will be his quarterback? Would he be the same if he went to another school?
I think
yes, it's his hands.
I don't think he would.
No, 90. No, I'm gonna tell you this right here. They gotta think. No,
it's their bond. It's that Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow bond.
It's this right here.
We've been
throw it up there.
For 4 years,
I swear I will come down with it.
Hey.
Because 90% of the shit, no, Kyle, you should not take credit of. Because that ball was nowhere near where it's supposed to be. But Marvin Harrison made sure he got it.
But C.J. Stroud,
that's their bomb.
Yeah, because C.J. Stroud and Marvin Harris played high school together.
That's like Shotgun and Jones.
That's like Joe Burrow. Who played LSU.
That's like Shotgun and Jones.
Jamar Chase. So they have so many years of chemistry together.
I know I can rely on you.
What I'm saying is that neither one of them will be as good without the other because he depends on one another.
I don't care where that ball is thrown.
C.J. Stroud is trash without Marvin Harris.
Underthrown ball, Marvin got it. Overthrown ball, Marvin got it. It's too much to the left, Marvin got it. It's out of bounds, Marvin got it. I don't care what quarterback is behind there, Marvin gonna get it.
Let me make this point.
But when they had the other quarterback coming in, the other quarterback wasn't throwing to him. He was essentially rushing and throwing to tight ends. So that's not the same scenario.
He felt more comfortable
versus
with that.
A person who has, I know that if I throw it within the range of
and that's
him,
a safe
it doesn't
ball.
matter.
So
I'm throwing it over here because
I'm not gonna have my backup
I know the corner. I know the corner.
I'm not gonna have my
I know
backup.
the corner is tough.
My backup gonna run the ball. That's what the backup gonna do. He gonna throw short passes.
Go ahead, Playboy.
Point being, everybody's watching Colorado, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for 3
They need
years.
a line. They need a line.
I'm gonna wait 3
They
years.
don't get one.
They need a line.
They
need defensive line.
Now y'all saying this.
They've been saying it. They've been saying it. They need an offensive line. They need a defensive line.
So why was y'all way up
He
here?
been saying I'm about 7-10 pieces away, 7-8 pieces away. Right? He
So
been
why y'all
saying
wait?
it. Listen.
Why y'all didn't wait?
Since he's saying it, what you think them 5 stars motherfuckers is sitting back saying?
Or the
I'm
people
not from Ohio State.
This the part that y'all don't get. This the part I don't dispute nothing they're saying. I'm saying that the fans' energy is way higher than what's supposed to be there yet. Give them 3 years, then give them that energy.
Exactly.
You got these kids winning the national championship off of beating TCU. TCU was ranked 200 now.
7-8 pieces away.
So that's what y'all did to these kids.
He already said he's 7-8 pieces away.
I know. So wait for 7-8 pieces.
ESPN.
Last time you saw me in the shop, what you say? The first words, he didn't even say hi to me.
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. I said I ain't seen Colorado on TV. And when the last time you seen Colorado on TV? But I ain't seen Deion Sanders no goddamn where. Nowhere.
Ooh.
You got me fucked up,
Got
bro.
Big Gill in the building.
The running back.
You gotta look for Colorado on TV
Everything
now.
on Colorado. Look for him. You a goddamn lie.
We're not looking at
You a
that.
goddamn lie.
You had Colorado on the same time that Michigan was playing Michigan State. Which one are we looking at? I'm looking at
Hey,
quarterbacks.
I'm looking at Michigan and Penn State.
They cool at them positions.
Give him his 3
Them
years.
motherfucking linemen,
Hold up.
motherfuckers is gonna
Respect that man and give him his 3 years.
I think 3 3 years is like a good say to say that they compete for like a national championship. But what I'm saying
Exactly.
is that
Give me his 3
from
years.
this year to next year, they're going to be significantly better because.
But
of
they
what,
got them
what I'm
there
saying.
And the shit
now.
that's gonna be ill is he
They're
gonna
like Dallas.
he gonna be
Y'all,
telling you the whole time.
Colorado
They're
fans is
gonna-
like Dallas Cowboy
What I'm saying is
fans.
that no, they're
That's,
not.
yes, they are.
No, Dallas Cowboys has
They're
had
gonna do it.
decades,
They're gonna do
years
it
and
this
years of
time.
being
For real. They're
the
gonna.
powerhouse.
This is their
That's not the
turnaround.
same. That's not the same. They've been a powerhouse for
They lost
decades.
6
They
games.
got so much
Give me
like,
3 years.
history behind
Give me
the
3
Cowboys.
years.
I'ma
So you
tell y'all
can't say
this.
that with
Give me
Colorado.
3 years.
I'm gonna tell y'all
Colorado
this.
don't have that much history.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Give me 3 years.
The Broadway Show podcast is being brought to you by.
I got a taste for some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from my famous kitchen with ain't no ingredients miss and less. And I want a brisket. I like my cornbread this. They pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha ha. Thank you to Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah.
Our famous kitchen. Holler at us. We got you. 614-556-2174. Just call the phone. Make something happen for yourself. The Broadway Show podcast. The Broadway Show podcast is also being brought to you by. Life should be relaxing, but it's not. Sometimes you have to create your own enjoyment with many different creme velour flavors, such as berry beautiful, exotic plum, pomegranate mango. Don't forget lemon haze. Relax. Kick your feet up and enjoy the taste. Creme velour draped imperial grapes. Creme velour, my lord.
I'm on it, on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, on it. Man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped. On the strip.